It was late, as usual. The day was over. All good people were tucked in for the night. I wasn't. The broken, the stolen, the murdered bodies, hearts, and souls were beginning to stir. I was what my good friend Johnny Walker called bottle washing. I called it mind over matter. If you didn't mind, it didn't matter. But for some reason, I did. It did. And the coffee tasted like the morning after.
I have never been in the Welcome Café, except in your déjà vus. From those reliable sources, I'm certain that murders have been committed there. Besides, the name alone, the Welcome Café, is sinister enough. I reported my suspicions to the Summer Knight, but he had his doubts. Déjà vus are nothing more than a momentary infinitesimal lag in the operation of two coactive sensory nerve centers that
commonly function simultaneously. Is what you told me.
Is what it told me.
Yeah. I had heard that said somewhere before. All this time, I'm looking her over. Her voice is at a pitch that prepares you for the unexpected. Her body is the shape of a question you don't question. And her eyes tell you to listen. I listen.
But I know he knows of all that. Of what happens in that lag, and the name alone.
The Welcome Café is sinister enough for you to hire me. I finished the sentence for her. Yeah, there is something about a mystery that allows no other answer. It welcomes you in. It allows no out. I turn around and find her gone. And myself on a busy corner of Chinatown, like any other busy corner in any other Chinatown I've never seen, except...
There it is.
High windows, narrow sidewalks, lookouts, no doubt, wrap around.
The Welcome Café waits for eager victims who are hungry for their own delicacy.
Here it is.
There it is.
How do you enter the Welcome Café?
How do you enter any place where you've never been, but expect all?
Expect nothing, or almost
nothing.
All that might be. With a swagger, a firm push, knowing that it must be a push, knowing that the door will bow before the push. Welcome. It will admit in defeat, or with a sigh, a defeated lean, knowing that there must be resistance, knowing that the door will bow before the lean. Welcome. It lets out as a feint within a feint, within, or
The so many other ways. Inside, the black tasseled plastic lanterns, those pronged coat racks, those black oilcloth covered seats, those dirty arborite tabletops. The at once stare of those faces from the corner table take turns impressing themselves on him.
things happen, and you see things you don't touch, with reason, but know it is happening. Shiver sends a chill through me. Who was that woman? Woman who took me to her penthouse at the tip of the island, where land meets water, where hunger meets desire, where language becomes poetry. She glowed with desire. She was mystery itself. She could make you forget the world. She could lead you to heaven or heartbreak. We spent the night in the mystery of each other's embrace. Lyrical hammocks we were, lulling. A storm we were in our pleasure, who in our chaos confessed that yes, she was the mistress of the sun. She tongued our sweat to satisfy her thirst, and I never saw her again. Why was I there? And why should it flash now? Now, when I'm not sure of this. It fades now, and her fragrance parches my throat. Face to face to face with my reflections. The night, its turtle pace, slides across the grimy windows, leaves smudged fingerprints on crimes long unsolved. I am staring. I am waiting. There is no knock on the door, no idea where to go next.
The glazed glass half-moons in a disjointed, swinging universe, reflecting a reflection to a reflector, all within Li Po reach. So close, so close, so close, so close.
Li Po. That poet? That drunk? The one in love with the impossible moon? Li Po, who on his way home, crossing the bridge of sighs, saw her in her liquid fullness.
So close, so close.
Li Po, who dove in to embrace her. He fell the way I fell for her. He drowned in his love. I have the misfortune of knowing how to swim.
So close, so close. The kitchen, observed in those breaths that disjointed legs swings allow.
Quiet. Out.
In.
Stainless. Steel. Sinks.
Empty.
A glint. A glint off of a clean bowl.
A hand.
Reaching out. A hand raising.
A pot lid.
Quiet. A glint.
A glint off of a bloody bowl. A hand.
Drawing back. In.
Out.
Quiet. The waiter.
The water.
The mat.
The menu.
Challenges.
In dimensional.
Sensory.
Textural.
Sinister fashion.
Done.
Before I can prepare any questions.
Done.
As a warning not to ask any questions yet, I read the choices.
A matter of form.
I look for suspects.
A matter of form.
I select my voice.
A matter of form.
But she knows that I don't know. That
A matter of form.
in the service,
The questions.
answers.
The game point.
Trapped.
Chained to clarity of what is in that lag. It's futile.
I can't reach the welcome cafe in time.
She is the master of the hunt.
He is the master of the hunt.
She is the master of the hunt.
He is the master of the hunt.
She is the master of the hunt.
He is the master of the hunt.
She is the master of the hunt. No matter where you place the stress, I walk along it.
You walk along it and nothing out of the ordinary happens. You feel expectantly safe.
She walks along it. She never leaves her easy chair, and the scenery that cuts itself to the mood is her solemn smile.
In what slum room of the inflection do you hide from someone like that? Nobody. Nothing is who or what they seem. They show up at your door, in your dreams, in all sorts of disguises. Lost souls of the night, sometimes as a trick, rarely as a treat. You figure because you give you should get. Not so easy, my friend. Love, grace, a poem is not earned nor learned. It's a mystery found in the daily chores spring cleaned. It's the voice in the shower singing perfectly of imperfect love. It's the hunger in the belly feeding the hunger in the belly. It's the human cry unheard by passers-by. It's you, standing erect, staring at the sun, declaring, beware. Lost? Meet a friend? A light for the night?
What's the price?
If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
I asked you a question.
That's not the way.
Everybody has a price.
What's yours? What's yours?
You can't afford me.
Why make wise?
That's a Confuciusing question.
Why make wise?
So, you don't play dumb.
That's no answer.
That's the answer.
Whose?
The nights. The momentary infinitesimal lags.
Why not see what's here?
I was eating when a dark shadow fell over my chop suey.
Yes, I am the mistress of the sun. Yes, I am the mistress of the hunt. Yes, I am, no matter where you put the stress. Yes, the game is sculpted to my taste. And yes, the labyrinth of the case is also of my making.
In what solemn room of the inflection do you hide from someone like you?
You ask too many questions.
I do?
Yeah, but never the right ones.
And on cue, the lights went out. Her crescent smile bends over politely, caringly, lovingly, and silently slices my throat.
And?
Patiently, her all-knowing smile waits for me to completely empty.
And?
My questions, like warm blood, flows into my hand bowl smoothly.
And?
Now, serenity and the meal fills me so heavily. And our satisfied smiles delicately clears away what was me.
What do you see?
I've been here before. Maybe 6 seconds, or 6 centuries ago. I'm crossing a bridge, drunk, looking at the perfect moon. I'm watching myself watch myself. Our shadows commingle. A déjà vu in slow moon motion.
What do you hear?
Heartbeats. Words. Wise fools' sighs.
If it doesn't serve you well, it serves you right.
Clouds bow before her. She calls. She is full. I turn around and find myself on the corner, like all corners. My eyes peer about, wrap around, and the tourists walk through us. With a shape and voice not only mine, I come face to face to face with her. She is cool and betrays nothing, everything. Maybe 6 seconds or 6 centuries ago, it might not have mattered, but now...
What? Who? Why?
I have always been a detective. First with the force, now private, living in that lag, shadowing clients' wishes. I know that she knows that...
What? Who? Why?
I'm not to be trusted.
Madman.
I not only lie as artfully as truth, but steal as well.
And if aroused?
I will not hesitate to turn you into a poem.
Chameleon, who in a flash like King Kong falls in love with beauty, will scale Empire State illusions and swat at power.
I am a private eye, world-weary, who has seen too much and doesn't care.
Passionately, who is tortured for his private voice, declaring, "Beware the poem."
She is still here,
Always.
having nothing, everything to do with the case. Her fragrance is an insistence, wafting through the mirage-creating heat.
Shimmery.
She is still here. She is behind me right now. Her cool fingertips run across my neck, followed by a shiver of an address that is déjà vu familiar. I open my eyes, and I'm certain. Here, I turn right. The client,
The
the
detective.
the
solution. Orbit.
There are summer nights when you come close to yourself.
So close. So close. Close.
You split and experience the lag. And to know something real, you must first learn to kill it. The mystery is us. If you want me, I'm in the book.
If you want me, I'm in the poem.